We got a fun one today. This house here behind me, it's a new construction. His house burnt down here on the lakeshore in West Michigan. That house burnt down, so we got fire damaged trees. There's one up on the hill, and then this is probably natural natural death from these two beaches. But then you got all this stuff up here on the hill. That's fire damaged oaks. So we're gonna be yarding them over here this way, sending them down this alley, and moving them with the loader. It's a no cleanup. All the stuff stays on this hill right here. See if we get some cool shots. We got the biggest one next, and she happens to lean towards the neighbors, which we don't want it to, so that was the best I could do. Is that sugar maple up on the hill. There's a redirect pulley, so we're gonna stretch the rope out to there and then back down to the loader out that way, and that way it gives us favorable pull, and she should land where we want it to, right out there in the clearing. But otherwise, if we were to try banging her over, she would probably, her lean would take her a little too much, and she'd ride hard into those where we don't want it, the trees that are staying. So trying to put it there is the plan. Oh, she went good. You can, three more to go. Hey, camera doesn't do it justice. 28-inch bar on the 461. I think she was about 30 at DBH. That's about 34 right now we're looking at. Right, we're pretty much, I mean, I guess I was gonna be happy there, so deviated a little. I was hoping for there, so it wasn't quite on the money, but the redirect it probably met, they get met in the middle from where I gunned it to the pull force. And so she was heavy. You can see them kind of lean out, that one especially. So she was kind of a little bit heavier that way. And so you could imagine if you just let it go, it would have been hard into those. So it worked out really good. And these ones shouldn't be as bad. Just gonna try to go straight as best we can. Forget to mention earlier when we pulled over the chubby one because of the stretch. The stretch we had all the way out to the redirect point was well over 100 feet, and so we were going to burn up our ropes quick. And so I, in order to maintain or to cover the distance of hundreds of feet and maintain the strength, just a quick tip you can do is instead of a straight line, like running bowline or a base anchor in a singular fashion, I shot over a crotch and I used both ends of the rope back to a clevis. So that way, standing bowlines, just because just needed to blue collar it and be quick. Because if I did bowline on a bites, because I needed to hook up both ends of that rope, and then I did 2 half-inch ropes to maintain strength too. So I mean, if you did bowline on a bite for each one of those on the clevis, that would eat up the whole clevis. So, and it self-equalizes too, like over the crotch when you have both ends back to the clevis, no matter how, when you pull it, it'll self-equalize. And then you got 2 half-inch ropes, again with standing bowlines to the clevis, and then both of them ran through a 3/4 inch ISC block as a redirect. So that way you got strength, full strength of the ropes other than what you lose from the knots. And then our next task here is we have this lean it into the neighbors, and I got it up here. So we're just gonna blue collar it by pull it. That's the plan. Pull it with the loader, lift it up, and then lower it back down out here where we can grab hold of it. That's the plan, hopefully. And then we'll also, since I got that crotch, that's also gonna be the crotch I utilize to pull this next tree over after we're done with that. All right, Hunter. You're all strung up, ready to go. Let's just see if we can get some sort of action here. It's going to be a lot of friction up top. Easy. Yep. Oh, Barracuda. Oh, yeah. All right, so now nice and easy lower, and hopefully you'll be able to grab right a hold of it with your pinchers. See there? Whoa. I think so. We just need it to get down, so you can grab it. Alright, you're about to run the rope over. You could just lower it the rest of the way off the bollard itself like a porterette. That way you don't run it all over and get twisted and tangled up. And there, the old stump came out too. We should be able to manhandle that sucker out of there now. So we're here for a good time, not a long time. Needed to blue collar it and get it done. There goes Hunter with a little chunk of it. Now he'll be able to come up and grab it, muscle it out of there. And like I said, now I had that was a 2-for-1 special. Now I can just send up a running bowline and have my pull rope to yard her on in there. Same thing with the next two remaining. Boom, down there, grab them, get rid of them, do a little raking and blowing on the middle of the yard there, and that's all she wrote. Hopefully, that's pretty slick. Hopefully the camera caught that bounce flop. The epic bounce flop. Now I gotta give it some buckaroons. No. Making my way there. Bitchin'. Well, that's another fun, decent one. Some good senders. Little techie with some pull directions and whatnot. So the last tree drifted just a little bit. My intended lay was one way, and then it drifted a little bit high and stayed on the hillside, but no harm, no foul. We just ended up hooking a rope to it and cutting it into a couple sections and just pulling the log and the top and stuff down to where with the loader, so that way it could grab a hold of it down off of that side hill. But everything went pretty smooth, and then just took the blower and cleaned up all that ruckus, just pushed it all off to the side and shit, and the guy was happy. Yeah, that's another one. So hopefully we got some good stuff out of that, and be more to come. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.